have another Dollar Tree haul, and I have some gardening supplies, things for my little greenhouse, and then also I have crafting supplies. I found some really good things, and then just some general things as well. So I got another bag of potting mix, and I actually bought 2 bags, I think, but I'm transplanting all my seedlings, so I'm actually, going through this soil pretty quickly. So I was glad to be able to get another couple bags. I couldn't find them at first, and then by the register there was like a big pile of them. So I was really glad about that. So I also bought some more stems, and you can see I also found one more green like kneeling mat, and I think they may have had more gray ones, but I'm kind of only looking for the green ones at this point. So I think I'm going to have to go back out and look for more. But I also found a couple trowels, and I may buy some more of these like tools as well. I feel like the Dollar Tree trowels hold up pretty well. The ones I had last year, you can't even tell that they're a year old, so they worked out really well. And then I also found these great plant clips. So these are just almost exactly what I've been buying from Amazon. And this is a nice big pack of them, but the ones on Amazon were a lot more expensive. So these are what I use to clip plants to like stakes or any kind of supports. And they have the small size and the larger size. And so these are so great. I can't believe that Dollar Tree is selling these in this big pack like this. I'm pretty surprised by this, to be honest. So I bought 2 packs, and these are so helpful. And I'm just so excited because these clips only last like, let's say, a year or 2, so I need to keep replacing them anyway, so this is great. So I also found these like clear trays. They're basically like like your Rubbermaid containers, but for me these are going to serve as like the trays that I move my seedlings around in. So I'm really glad that I got those. I usually use like cardboard trays, so it's nice to have these as well that I don't have to worry about getting waterlogged. And then I also found some Dawn dish detergent, and I feel like this is a really good price for this size, because at my grocery store a bottle of Dawn is like $10 at this point. So I feel like it's really a good idea to get these small ones. And then I also found that like magazine holder, that green one. I found one more for my greenhouse that matches what's already in there. And then I found these beautiful like window decals. And I think I'm going to be using this in my journals this spring because these are like nice watercolor kind of flowers. And then the main part of it is a butterfly made of flowers, but I'm going to just cut that up and use that as regular flowers. But I only found that at one Dollar Tree. So the one that I just went to had like a whole display of like the window decals. So they had much better selection than the other stores that I went to. So then I'm also replacing all of my scissors. And I have usually several pairs out in the greenhouse, and right now they're all rusty. So I'm just getting new pairs of scissors for kind of like my whole house. And I'll go through and just replace them. Because I love these scissors from the Dollar Tree, but they might not last that long. So every couple years I have to replace them. So I have a couple more pairs here. So this was definitely a scissors run. So they had a lot of new, really nice things at Dollar Tree. I was really happy. Now here I just bought some combs, like the wide teeth combs. But once I get everything out in the greenhouse, I'll show you a little bit of the greenhouse in like one of my seedling videos. But once I get the whole thing set up, because I'm trying to get these green pads for like all of my shelves, which is a lot. But once I get that all set up, I'll give you a little mini tour of my outdoor greenhouse. And then another pair of scissors. So these are like glitter handles, which is really cute, I think. And then some more stems. So when I buy flowers at Dollar Tree, I do try to buy like duplicates so that, you know, when I put them in cutting plants, that it's more of a mass of the same flower. So they had a lot of pretty ones up there. I was having a hard time deciding. So this is temporary tattoos, and I'm just going to try this in my journal. I feel like these designs are really pretty, but I have not used those before. So here is a cute sticker book, and they had, you know, several different varieties of this, but this one I thought had stickers that I would really use a lot. And it's just like different food stuff and fruits and hats and all sorts of stuff. So cute. So I was looking for stickers and rub-ons, and I just didn't see anything this time at all the different Dollar Trees. So I'm really hoping that they're gearing up for bringing new things out. I'm hoping. So these are brush pens and brush markers, and they're really nice. Now this set is just like regular, I would say, with like broad tip markers, but I like that they had browns and grays and then like the really dark greens. So these are things that I have a hard time finding, like these kind of colors normally in markers. So I was glad to get that. And then this Bic pen writes so well, so I love that one. I think I might go buy more of that. And then these mechanical pencils, the lead is actually like these flesh tones, which I think is really great for sketching. So I was really excited about that. And then this little pen it's called a micro tip, but it is a brush pen, and it's this really pretty like electric pink. So I feel like this pen I will use a lot. But this is perfect for like bullet journaling. And then like if I'm doing headings, I'll try to color things in or maybe shade things. So that is to me like a perfect little pen for journaling. So I found this stencil. I'm so excited about this. So this is all obviously small birds, but I don't think I've ever seen a stencil like this where it's like the smaller birds. Usually I'm always looking for bird stencils, but usually the birds are really big. So that one I'm really excited about. And then this is just a nice padded post-it notes. And then more dish detergent. So I'm trying to stock up through this summer with that kind of stuff. And then I found two journals. One is, Lake Michigan journal, which is where I grew up, and all those pages are the same, but that's a really pretty little journal. And then this one, I think the cover is so beautiful. And then all the pages in this one are the same too. So I think those would make nice journals to put in your car or just have for, kind of just random thoughts or whatever, nothing too serious. And, they're from the Dollar Tree. So I tend to have journals like this where I can just kind of write my thoughts about all different kinds of things. And then when I'm done, I can just throw it away. Nothing that I want to keep. So these are black markers, and to me they're very similar to Sharpies. They're like the broader tips. But I think these are really good quality, and they're like shinier than a Sharpie. So I think Sharpies are a little bit more matte. So I really like these pens as well. So I do feel like I found a lot of great pens today. I'm really excited about that. I think for a long time I wasn't buying any pens at all at the Dollar Tree unless something really impressed me. And then today I found all sorts of good stuff. So they have these Sharpies that are like muted colors, and one is like a mint color and the other one's like a lilac purple color, and they also did have like a dusty pink kind of a color too. So I'm thrilled when I can get Sharpies at the Dollar Tree. And then this, I found a Winnie the Pooh coloring book, and I just thought this one was cute. So I got this for using as filler paper in journals. And then I thought, you know, I could probably also practice like watercoloring in this. But I have like one drawer for filler paper, and actually it's probably half full when normally it's like overstuffed. So I figured I could put one more thing in it. That would be okay. So I also like, when I go to Dollar Tree, I like to look for these LA Colors lipsticks because I really like this brand. I feel like they have really unusual colors. Like one I love is brown. They have like a matte brown, and I mean it's literally named brown. So when I go, I just take a peek at what colors they have, and if something looks like I might like it, I just go ahead and get it. Because, you know, for me, lipsticks work or they don't. It's, you know, you have to experiment with them, and it's nice to be able to experiment with stuff from the Dollar Tree rather than spending $10 or $20 and then you try it and you're like, oh, this color does not work on me. So it's kind of fun to look for these, you know, whenever you go to Dollar Tree. But one is like a bright raspberry color, which is nice, and then it has like a matching lip gloss, which is a really nice like light pink. I think that's really pretty. And then the other one, I thought it might be like the brown color, and I ordered that on Amazon because I actually like it so much. I wanted to make sure I had backups of that. But this one is more of like a caramel color. And then this is that really pretty lip gloss. So that's fun, and I feel like this is my whole haul. But I feel like I found really good things at the Dollar Tree this spring, and I'm gonna stop back here and there and just see what else they're putting out. So this was really fun for me, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it, and I would love to have you subscribe and like or comment. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much.